What's going on, guys? LMA Rebel here, and it is time for the 2022 NFL playoffs. Are you guys ready? You guys can come in now.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It's been a
About
year,
time.
man. Reunion. All right.
I remember it looks a lot different than last year. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, our teams aren't even in the playoffs. Like,
None of them.
what's up with that?
That's stupid.
That's just sad.
I say let's go. I'll talk about each of them, so they know and what went on.
Yeah.
All right.
Who wants to go first?
I'll start. So this year was pretty rough. I went to the Bengals game since it's pretty close to Indiana, and went into overtime, and Dalvin Cook fumbled in overtime. That could have. We were about to score, so if he doesn't fumble, that's a win. The next week after that, we go.
Was that the first game?
Yeah, first week of the season. That's the game I went to.
Was it really?
Yeah. And then next week we go into Glendale. We play the Cardinals, and we're all tied up, I think. And Greg Joseph misses like a 40-yard field goal to give us the win. So we lose in overtime, pretty sure, something like that. We lost a terrible loss to the Browns, and I'm like, yeah, obviously I wish we made the playoffs, but I don't think we deserve to, especially after the Lions loss. That's just embarrassing. You can't just. If you guys saw the last play, it was just terrible. We were all, our whole defense
So
was lined up.
What happened to the Vikings this season? Like, was it injuries, bad coaching?
We have an extreme, in my opinion, I'm not trying to be biased. We have an extremely talented roster. It's just Mike. I don't know what the problem was.
Yeah,
I think maybe next year is going to be the answer without Mike Zimmer because, he is like a defensive coach, and he was we were bottom 5 in defense this year. So I don't know, because it's just sad. But the last play of that Lions game, really, they needed 15 yards, and our whole defense was lined up in the back of the end zone, and they just threw right over top of us. The last one of the season was good to beat the Bears because I love beating the Bears. I don't really care about draft picks. But, yeah, it was a disappointing season for sure. We win a couple of those. Most of our losses were within a score. We win a few of those. We're in the playoffs. I don't think we go very far. But I think firing Zimmer and we also fired our GM, which I'm not too mad about it, but I thought he was pretty good. But the Zimmer loss, the Zimmer firing will be good for us. So next year I have high expectations.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take it over next.
No.
Obviously, being from Indy, I'm a Colts fan. Not a great start to the season at all. I kind of lost hope early. Signing Carson Wentz, I was like, oh, I thought we were gonna be a contender, and I lost hope early, but I had to still watch him. We ended up being, what was it before? We were 9-7. No, we were 9-6, right? Because then, so we're 9-6 going up to the last 2 weeks. Playoff bound with 86% chance to make it, beating the Patriots who were the Patriots who were on a win streak, the Cardinals who are a good team. I'm like, oh my.
Well, Cardinals were on a losing streak too.
But it's still the Cardinals at the Cardinals. So that was a tough game with
on Christmas Day.
Whole lineup was out, and Jonathan Taylor still rushed for over 100 yards. But him being really a top 3 MVP candidate really helped. But it was Carson Wentz that brought our team down, I feel like. But yeah, going 9-7. Then we lost what should have been an easy game to the Raiders because I didn't even know what happened. And then the freaking Jacksonville Jaguars, week 18 to get into the playoffs, we somehow choke. Like really?
Me and Luke called it.
Like
Just
really?
saying.
Colts haven't beaten the Jaguars at the
17
Jaguars
years.
since like 2016.
It was
That's crazy.
2014 because we beat them in
2014?
London. It was 2014, and that's dumb. It's the Jaguars.
In a couple of years, we got blew out.
That's just crazy, man.
Carter, can I tell you something? So I was driving home and I was listening to this podcast, and they were talking about like the Colts, and Michael Pittman had over 1,000 receiving yards. The next receiver in yards was Zach Pascal at 398.
I know.
Like that's just a lot of teams have multiple guys with over 1,000 yards.
The Saints can relate.
And then they have two guys with 400 yards. So
that's what I was saying.
You go.
All right. Well, I was saying because like I was looking at something and that's our weak spot really. Like we don't have any weapons, but also we don't have a quarterback who can throw over 150 yards in a game. Like Carson Wentz is throwing the ball. Like one game he went for like 56 yards. It was the Patriots game, and that's awful. But like I saw that one thing where I think we should try to go for Chris Godwin at the end of the season in free agency, cause even though it'd be a lot, and he's probably looking for a lot of money coming from the Bucks.
The Colts have the money to sign him.
Yeah, and we do.
Well,
have
you guys,
money, but
you guys are our run first team,
and that's why we need to balance that out so we can keep the run game because people are just playing run defense against us, and we don't. We only have Michael Pittman to throw to. T.Y. Hilton's washed. It's just bad. It's not great.
All right, we know the Colts suck. The Colts suck. All right, let's talk about the Saints. All right, the Saints start out 5-2, beat the Bucks twice. That's a goal achieved. We went 9-8. That's a winning record. A winning record with a team full of bums. There has been so many things that came over the Saints, and we ended with the 9-8 record.
You can thank
Taysom Hill,
49ers.
Ian Brook, Trevor Siemian, the worst O-line in the league, probably, except for Teron Armstead's injured. And we went 9-8 with that coaching stuff. That's just crazy. But like I said, Jameis gets injured against the Bucks in week 8 or something like that. Things start going downhill. We have a playoff chance. Can you believe that?
Nah.
Can you believe that?
They wouldn't have made it far anyway. Y'all are losing the first round. Like,
but we have a playoff chance.
weren't
That's
a
just
good team.
crazy. With the team we had.
But like,
and if we were complaining about a receiver core.
Yeah, but like the Eagles.
Who is our top receiver? The Eagles are good. The Eagles are not bad.
The Eagles are one of the worst.
They're not good.
What
I'm going to talk about that later. But
yeah, we'll talk about that later. But
they're terrible.
But yeah, our number one receiver on the Saints is Marquise Callaway.
He's not bad,
bro. Dude was a practice squad player last year. I don't care.
Do you know who the tight end is?
He's a TikToker. Or Troutman got injured, so we had a backup named
the TikTok guy.
Dwayne. It was DeJuan Johnson.
DeJuan Johnson.
Right?
I don't know. I didn't watch this.
Something like that. I don't know.
He's a TikTok star. He's not that good. He's awful. Oh, speaking of tight ends, our tight end was our quarterback this season too. So, Alvin Kamara injured for 4 weeks. Just a lot of injuries. But yeah, let's move on to the playoffs. Our team sucks. So,
not next year. That's a different story.
Oh yeah, next year's different story.
Which team has the brightest future out of the three?
Colts, obviously.
Saints.
I think the Colts.
I think the Vikings do with the talented roster we have.
No, the Saints.
Dude,
Jameis is coming back.
No,
Michael
okay,
Thomas.
Jameis,
you know how many people are coming back?
Okay,
next
but
week?
Jameis Winston
Or
is
next
a
year?
walking interception.
Jameis went what?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You're talking about the Bucks, bro. You
don't
haven't
even
seen
no,
him play
don't
on
even
the Saints.
don't even bring up. Oh, he got laser eyes. No, he still throws an interception. Like John. All right, look at it. No, look at the Colts.
Let's research this.
Looking at the Colts. We have Jonathan Taylor, best running back in the league, second year.
Oh, did I
Carson-
mention we blew out the Packers first game? Game
okay,
one.
that does.
That
Everybody
doesn't
has
count because it
one
was
good
first game. All right.
It doesn't count first game because Aaron Rodgers was that whole ordeal over the offseason.
All right. Jameis Winston averaged a QB rating of 110.
Okay, but he only played a couple games. That would
He
have
threw
dropped.
3 interceptions the whole
Okay.
season.
Carson Wentz threw like
how many
9 the
games did he
entire
play?
season, and he played every game.
How many games did Jameis play?
He played 7 games, threw 14 touchdown passes, averaging 2 touchdowns against a bum receiving core. No Michael Thomas.
You're insane.
I'm not insane.
I don't know. Well, MT wants out, so that's not going to help you at all. He wants to be traded.
Mm-hmm.
We can get someone good, and we're gonna draft a receiver. We were gonna draft that Alabama receiver
But
that got injured yesterday. Oh, that was so depressing. Bro.
Yeah, that's tough. I was like,
Yeah, but anyway, let's go to the playoffs. What side you guys want to start?
bring up. I don't care.
AFC's fun.
AFC, the trash conference,
They're not trash.
the worst conference in the NFL. All right, we're gonna start off with the Chiefs and Steelers. Chiefs and Steelers.
I think we all know where this one's going. Where is
Cardi
it?
wants-
Hold on. Yeah, I'll start us off.
All right.
My thing is I don't know how the Steelers are in the playoffs. They shouldn't be, but
Yeah, that's awful.
they got. They got lucky. Like
The Raiders could have just needed the ball.
that
Instead
could
of
have
kicking that
happened.
field goal
They needed the Colts to win.
to lose.
No, they needed the Colts to lose. My bad. Obviously, somehow that happened, but I know the Chiefs had like a skid at the beginning of the season, but they're still the Chiefs. Like Patrick
Yeah.
Mahomes in playoff form, he's just gonna.
And
kill the
Chiefs have been on a
Steelers.
run lately. Wait, did
Oh
they?
yeah.
Did they lose their
Well,
last game?
So they're 12-5. Didn't they start off like 3-4?
They were
so
12
they-
and. Well, yeah, they were 3-4. Then they got to 12-4. They
Yeah.
lost their last game to.
Well-
no, they won their last game.
Yeah,
against
well,
the
yeah, they
Broncos.
won their last game,
against
but
the Broncos.
They
like
kind of struggled there.
obviously it's the last week of the season though, so like they already knew they were making the playoffs, but I guess they needed a win to have a spot for the number 1 seed, but I don't know, but still, Patrick Mahomes, he's gonna kill the Steelers, so I have the Chiefs in this one.
Oh yeah,
Score
yeah. Big Ben
prediction?
is so washed. The Steelers' offense can't do anything right now. I know the Chiefs' defense is god awful, but I mean, if it's the
like,
Chiefs.
still,
They've been really good.
They're
these
gonna-
last few
they haven't been
weeks.
bad.
They've
Yeah.
been really
Like,
good.
I mean,
the
I know
last
they're not like
half of the
they're
season.
not a great defense, but especially against the Steelers team with Ben Roethlisberger, he's like Ben Roethlisberger. I think they're gonna get, if they pressure him, it's just gonna be a field day for the Chiefs.
Carter, how much do you think the Chiefs will win by?
I don't want to
10.
go like, I think 17, just cause I don't
What?
think I think the
I agree
Steelers
with
are
Luke.
so
The-
bad.
But the Steelers defense is not bad,
I mean, it's
They're-
That's
just
what I was
and
gonna- I
they're
was going to say, like,
they're basically
Just
getting
as-
carried by that.
yeah, I know.
The line right now is 12.5 Kansas City.
take the under. Bet on the Steelers.
Really?
I think they'll keep it close because it's going to be a cold game in Arrowhead. And yeah, Ben Roethlisberger sucks, but the Steelers are like, they're a gritty team, and I don't see them losing in a blowout. I think the Chiefs will win, but it's going to be close.
Here, I'm gonna drop my score prediction. I'm gonna still keep the over, but I'm gonna go like 13, 14 points, just because it all depends on Patrick Mahomes, I think, and
I
the
would say-
Chiefs defense. But
Well, earlier in the season, the Steelers lost to the Chiefs 36-10.
that's earlier in the
So
season.
no,
I'm-
that was
I'm
3
still-
games ago.
that was
Three
3 games
games
ago.
3 games ago
Where was it played?
at Chiefs.
I think
That's
it'll be close
interesting.
because
But-
the Steelers got a lot of veterans.
It's just
And
the
They're a
Steelers.
gritty team.
I don't. I don't know. Yeah.
They have too good of coaches and veteran leadership to get smacked in a playoff game. I don't know.
I guess.
They're not going to win, but
All right.
it'll be
So
close.
we all got Chiefs on this.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next up is Bills and Patriots. Ooh, that's going to be a
that's
good
gonna be a
game.
good one, actually. Ah, that's tough.
I'll start. So it's going to be at Buffalo. And
Yep.
I think, honestly, it's going to be how it was in the regular season. I think the weather is going to impact the entire game. Because if it's going to be super windy again and all that crap, then Mac
Let me
Jones,
check the weather.
he's going to have 3 pass attempts while
I hate watching the Patriots. They just run the ball the whole time.
that was the
I
most
know.
boring game. Yeah, check the
I
weather.
couldn't watch that. That was just stupid. I
think
mean,
they're on-
it was
I think they're playing
interesting, but
Sunday.
like, yeah.
Oh, it's supposed to be 4 degrees.
Ooh.
What about wind? Just
Oh.
check the wind.
I don't know what the wind looks like. I'm just looking
Well,
at
it should
ESPN
say
right
like the direction of the wind and how much.
now. 12 miles per hour.
Last time it was like what, 25, I think, or even worse than that. I know it was. I think it was higher than that. But
yeah, New England's defense is still pretty solid, right? I haven't watched
mean,
a lot
it's
of
really
football on
good.
them. Yeah,
J.C. Jackson's the top 3 corner. Not 3, sorry, 5. I mean, this year he's been having a phenomenal season.
but if the Bills just stop the run game, I don't think Patriots take this one.
Well, Mac Jones is gonna have to step up if he.
I think it all depends on how Mac Jones plays because I think the Patriots will shut down the Bills.
And the Bills are they've been so inconsistent this season too.
And I think J.C. Jackson will take care of Stephon Diggs by zone. Their running game is terrible. Like they have a 3 running back system, and none of them
nothing.
do very well.
They did nothing on my fantasy team.
Yeah.
So I think it all depends if Mac Jones plays well. I think he's bound for at least 1 turnover though, just because he's a rookie playing in a cold playoff game. So I'm gonna go Bills. I think they win by. I'm gonna go 31-21. Bills.
Okay. Yeah, Bills have a great pass defense too.
Mm-hmm.
But Patriots run the ball, so. My prediction.
And the Bills just beat the Patriots.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they whooped them too.
40. It was like 45-30.
Well, let me show you. Hold up.
It was like 2 weeks ago, maybe.
It was 33-21 at Patriots. But yes, I'm gonna have to take Bills. Bills 27, Patriots 14.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick the same with the Bills just because Mac Jones is a rookie. Like, I mean, he's good and all. I think he's the best rookie quarterback, but like, no, I just don't see him doing good against the Bills in a cold game. So I got the Bills. I'm gonna say. I think they're gonna keep it close, and I'm gonna say I got the Bills 24-21.
Okay. Yeah, Patriots just lost to the Dolphins in a close game.
Mm-hmm. And I think they played their whole team for the most part.
Yeah, well, yeah.
They weren't resting anyone.
All right, so we got Bills on that. Next game, Bengals Raiders.
Luke, start us off.
Oh man, I gotta go with the Bengals. I like the Bengals. Dude. Bengals have been fun to watch this season, you know. They had a really good game against the Chiefs. Jamar Chase popped off of that game. Raiders, I feel like they've gotten lucky all season. I don't feel like they should be in the playoffs.
Yep.
I can't believe the Chargers lost to the Raiders. That's just crazy to me. They did just lose to the Browns, which is a sad loss. But I feel like they played well this season and they won their division. What else to say?
Yeah. I think this is a relatively easier one because of the Bengals pass game, and they have a good running back to back that up. Joe Mixon, I feel like, is really good, and he can also be in the pass game. But Jamar
Oh,
Chase is just an outstanding rookie. So I
earlier
think,
in the season, Bengals have beaten the Raiders 32-13.
yeah.
Keep that in mind.
So I got the Bengals winning by 14 at least.
I also am gonna go Bengals. Now I really wanted to say Raiders just because of the Bengals offense. Like that sounds weird, but they've been very inconsistent. Like some games they'll pass and it'll make you look like they're playing against a high school team, but other times they'll score 10 points and they'll barely move the ball at offense. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how they play. The Raiders secondary is pretty bad, so I think Higgins, Boyd, and Chase will all have a good day. Yeah, and the one thing I will give the Raiders is I don't think anyone that Bengals secondary can guard Hunter Renfrow man to man. So
Oh yeah.
I don't know how
they
he's good.
they send a blitz. Hunter Renfrow's cooking someone. But I will say Bengals win. It'll be a home game for them. I don't know. I feel like this could be like a high scoring game. So I mean they might win by a couple scores. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 30. I don't know. Let me go 35-21.
I see that. All right. Next up. Who we got?
All right, we're moving on. Are we going so we can either go to the next round or we can move over to the first round of the NFC?
Let's do the next round so we don't forget.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. What is it? It's gonna be
So we're
Titans.
back at the top. Yep.
It's gonna be Titans versus Bengals,
Yeah.
right? 1
Yep.
versus 4.
Yeah.
All right. That's gonna be at Titans. That's gonna be a good game.
Is Derrick Henry
I
back?
don't think so. I
Wow.
don't think so. I don't think so. I know he's practicing, but I don't think he's
Their
full, and
backup
they
is really
haven't given-
good. Tennessee's
haven't
backup.
given
He
him a
killed me in
time.
fantasy.
I don't. I just feel like they've had a relatively easy schedule.
Who, Titans?
Yeah, I'm having the Bengals in this one.
So am I.
Surprise it,
Me too.
bro. Yeah, I
If
have
Derrick
the
Henry's
Bengals.
not playing,
Yeah,
their offense is terrible.
I still think even if Derrick
Well, it's
Henry's
not
back, with
terrible.
him missing the whole season,
It's just not as
just
good,
not good.
without Derrick.
It's just
But-
gonna come down to the defenses, you know.
and I don't think Titans defense really isn't amazing. I
not.
mean, it's good, but it's not amazing.
Joe
And-
Shiesty's passing for 300 plus.
And Joe Burrow's going to throw all over him with the Mixon of Joe Mixon. But, yeah, I have the Bengals in a close game, 21-14.
Oh, that's low score.
Yeah.
I think Titans will score at least 20. Their offense is not that bad. You guys are over exaggerating.
not
They don't have a
terrible,
great
but-
passing quarterback like Ryan Tannehill. I mean, they don't.
He's a
I
system
don't know.
quarterback.
It's hard. I don't know.
But yeah, I'm gonna take Titans 24, Bengals 34. Bro, this Bengals offense is gonna do good.
Bengals offense is really good.
It's a hit or miss.
I'll also say Bengals, but I feel like it's going to be a lower scoring game. So I'm going to go. I feel like I can just feel that Evan, what's his last name? McPherson? He's hitting the game winning field goal. I'm going to go 24-21.
Oh yeah, he's clutch.
He's pretty good. Yeah. Next round.
What's next? The
It's gonna be the
and
Chiefs
Bills.
and Bills.
Ooh.
Wait, we all had the same. Yeah, we've all had the same so far.
So far.
All right.
About to change.
Chiefs, Bills. Ooh, this is hard.
It's gonna be a good game.
It just depends how the Bills show up, you know? They can be a great team and then just not just look horrible.
which is why I have.
I'm gonna go Chiefs.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was gonna do. I have the Chiefs too. Like, I don't know. Actually, I think. Well, yeah, I'm gonna stay with the Chiefs just because the Bills are not consistent right now,
They
and the
did beat
Chiefs have been.
the Bills beat the Chiefs 38-20 in Week 5 at Kansas City. Just
Yeah,
throwing that
and
out there.
that was during the Chiefs, like
Yeah, that was during their downfall
beginning
too.
of the season skid. So, but they've definitely caught on fire, and they're still on fire. So, if they're hot, if they come out hot in Week 1, they're gonna beat the Bills. I think by a touchdown, like 35. Wait, no, yeah, like actually no, yeah, 35-28. I'm gonna go 35-28 Chiefs.
This is the first disagreement. I think I'm going to go Bills just because of how inconsistent the Chiefs' offense has been. Like, yeah, and their defense has been playing really well, and they're on a really good winning streak. But their offense is so inconsistent. Like, you never know who's going to have a good game. I don't know. I just don't see them playing super well, and Buffalo is probably going to be really cold again. I think weather.
And they do have a great pass defense too.
Yes, with Trey White, Poyer, and Hyde. And I think weather affects a lot of these games, and Buffalo is fit for they play in a lot of windy, cold conditions, and it'll be at Kansas City, which is going to be cold. So I'm going to go Bills. I don't score. I think it'll be under a touchdown.
What'd you
I'm
just
gonna
say?
go. Sorry. I'm going to go 35. I think it's going to be 35-28 Bills, and the Chiefs are going to fail to score on their last drive to tie it.
So they have a chance, but they
I got Chiefs 31-27.
31-27. Actually, yeah. I think it'll be definitely a game to watch, but let's see. Are we moving on now? Yeah.
Oh yeah. So we
Are
got
we-
the AFC Championship.
Oh shoot. All right, so I have the Chiefs and Bengals in that.
Same.
All right. I think Chiefs are going back to back Super Bowls, being in the Super Bowl, just because of the Bengals' inexperience deep in the playoffs. I think Patrick Mahomes is gonna step up like he usually does and throw all over the Bengals, and then I think it's gonna be a high-scoring game because of both offenses, but Chiefs are just gonna really outplay them. So I have the Chiefs. Winning by. Again, I think it's gonna be really close actually, but I have the Chiefs winning by 3 in a pretty high-scoring game.
That's what's crazy about this season. It's just there's not that one dominant team except for the Packers, kind of. It's just, yeah, exactly. And it just gets you hyped up because everybody's inconsistent and it's hard to pick. But Bengals, Chiefs, I'm gonna have to take Chiefs. Just like Carter said, Bengals haven't been in the playoffs for 5 years. Chiefs have been in this spot. Patrick Mahomes, he's been pretty clutch in these situations. Bengals are still very young, but I think Chiefs have this. It's going to be a high-scoring game, definitely. I'm going to go – it's going to be a close one, too. Probably 31-34. Chiefs.
For the same reasons, I'm also going to take the Bills in this one. The Bengals, like you said, they haven't been in the playoffs in a long time. They have a very young roster and a young head coach, so I don't see them. They're still going to play well, but I think that they're going to be outcoached and outperformed by the Bills. And like once again, I've been talking about all these games about the weather. It's going to be in Buffalo if they were to play, and I just think the Bills are just that much better like suited for it. And I think it's going to be more of a lower scoring game. So I'm going to go 21-17 Bills.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so we got the Chiefs and the Bills in the Super Bowl. Now it is to the NFC.
I feel like we're gonna have a
First-
lot. This one's gonna. I feel like this one's gonna be a lot of different.
This is going to be
opinions.
entertaining. It's going to be entertaining. All right, first game up. We got the Buccaneers, the Yucks, versus the Eagles.
I'll start. I think the Bucks kill the Eagles. I think the Eagles are one of the worst playoff teams I've seen in a while. Their receiving core is terrible. Their run game is so like Miles Sanders is just so Jalen Hurts gets a lot. They run an RPO every other play. Their defense has been pretty good. Their secondary is pretty good, but with Evans and Godwin, Darius Slay can only guard one of them. The other one, so I think they'll be able to pass on them. They'll be able to run on them, and I don't see the Eagles scoring more than 14 points. Their offense is just so.
Yeah, and the Buccaneers defense is
Was
top
really
5.
The Eagles receiving core is terrible. If you just watch the last game, what's his name? Arcega Whiteside had he dropped 4 passes and 2 of them were touchdowns. And I think Jalen Hurts has actually come a long way this season, but it's still not enough to win a playoff game. So I'm going to go 31-14 Bucks.
Yeah, I agree with him. It's gonna be a blowout just because of the Eagles. Like they're not. I don't know. They're not good.
It's
but
only Tampa Bay 8.5.
It's definitely the over. But
and in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, like Tom Brady, arguably not really. He's the GOAT. He's just gonna lead his team to another playoff victory yet again. And yep, it's just not. There's just gonna be a normal first round game with a top team playing a team that really shouldn't be in it.
I'm gonna take the Bucks. The Bucks are gonna score a lot, so I'm gonna give them at least 35. Eagles, I feel like they're gonna get close, maybe have 2 or 3 field goals. I'm probably gonna say 13-35 Bucks.
In week 6, the Eagles only lost to the Bucks by 6, 22-28. Just throwing that out there.
The Eagles have been going downhill though.
Yeah.
They've been playing trashy teams. They barely beat Washington.
Yeah.
Killed by the Cowboys.
But then they'll pull out like a 300-yard rushing game. But
yeah, it's just.
But they're not doing that against the Bucks.
It's not going to work.
That's not going to happen.
Nope.
At Bucks, Tom Brady playoff. Come on now. Okay, so we got Buccaneers on that. Next game, 49ers and Cowboys.
Carter, you want to start?
I'll start us off. I have the 49ers in this game.
Ooh, what?
I have the 49ers. Like really? Like they just beat the Rams. Sorry to knock your Saints out, but they just
the Rams are so inconsistent, bro.
Like, dude, Deebo Samuel can play both positions. He's just an all-around playmaker. Brandon Ayuk has stepped up. George Kittle, a top 3 tight end. Their defense I think their defense is pretty good, honestly. It's not bad.
Their front seven's amazing.
Yeah. And I just feel like they're going to pull this one off. Like, they're just going to outplay the Cowboys. Like, it's the Cowboys. They're not good in the postseason. But, like...
Well, when's the last time they've been in the postseason?
I know. Like, I mean, Dak Prescott, like, he's good and all. Like, their team's not bad this year. But, like, I just feel like the 49ers are going to pull this one off. In a close game, but they're still going to pull it off.
Mm-hmm. I would completely agree. Ever since Kittle came back, the 49ers have been really hot. And I think if he had a healthy full season, they'd be a top 4. I think they win the West if he's healthy the whole season. With that front 7 and Kittle and Jimmy G, he's not some top 10, 15 quarterback, but he's still just what you're gonna get out of him. He's a game manager. He'll make the good passes when he needs to. Like you talked about Debo, wide receiver, running back. He even played quarterback in their last game through a touchdown pass. He can really do whatever he wants to.
I wish I was.
Yeah,
some
49ers have a
fantasy.
great coaching staff, and it's gonna be a
Kyle
good
Shanahan
game.
is a good coach.
Yeah, I like him
Yeah.
a lot.
I think it'll be a close game that 49ers win.
Mm-hmm.
Luke, you said Cowboys, or no?
I am still Cowboys. You guys made some good points, but bro, I just feel like Cowboys have way too much skill to lose this game. And if they are going to win this game, they're going to have to lock it in. And I think this time now in the playoffs for in 5 years or something like that, they're not going to lose out on this opportunity to lose to the 49ers, So, but I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. 28-24. Is Trey Lance playing or Jimmy G?
Jimmy G.
Frick Jimmy G, bro. He's not good, dude.
Well, I mean,
and Dak Prescott, he's got to prove himself this game.
He's just
everybody's on his butt, and this is the game.
Exactly, it's gonna get to his head. 49ers are gonna winning,
dude. All right, bro. All right, who we got next?
Rams Cardinals. I think this is honestly, I'm not saying it's going to be easy, an easy pick, but I'm going to go Rams just because the Cardinals, they did lose to I'm not trying to be mean, Carter. They did lose to the Colts without their whole O-line. And without Hopkins, that offense just becomes so much more. I mean, there is this one receiver I've never even heard of that caught a couple touchdowns for him. They just lost to the Rams in week 14, 23-30. And I think Matt Stafford's due for one interception like he has been all season. But I still think that now with even their Cam Akers is back, Cooper Kupp, Odell, Van, their offense is really coming together now. And I think the Rams win in a shootout. So
I'm
a shootout, yes. I agree with that.
Yes.
I'm gonna disagree on that. I'm going Cardinals in this game.
What?
Dude, I know they're on a slump right now, but if the Cardinals get back to their old self like they were in
they can't without Hopkins.
Beginning of the season, I know, but dude, I still feel like they have it in them. So I'm going Cardinals in this game. Really close. Talking possible game-winning field goal, last drive or something. But I'm just going Cardinals because of Matthew Stafford. I just feel like some games he can be really good, and then other games he's just awful. And if they shut down Cooper Kupp, I think it's over.
No, because then they still have Odell, who's proven that Baker.
Dude, the Cardinals has just been they've been going downhill since their undefeated start.
Mm-hmm.
They have not been playing well. I mean, the last good game they probably had was that Cowboys game, and it wasn't even very good.
Cowboys is going to be running for his life every single play.
Oh yeah, Aaron Donald. The Rams defense is just too good for that. Cardinals have lost to the Rams.
They're 1-1 on the year.
Yeah, it's 1-1. It's both been close games. Cardinals beat them 37-20. But I'm gonna take Rams on this. Again, a lot of these NFL teams have their ups and downs, just like the Rams. But Rams, if they play well, this shouldn't be a close game at all. I'm gonna take Rams 34, Cardinals 28.
Yeah, I think they both score over 25. So, yeah.
Matt Prater might hit a 61-yarder. Who knows?
Nah, he can't hit it anymore. He's washed.
He's not washed.
See him against the Colts? This is ugly.
All right.
You just like him because you had him on your fantasy team.
So our next game is going to be Packers
and Niners. Packers and
Ah.
Niners.
for you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know why yet. No, yeah, Packers, Niners, and then
Just say Packers on that. You guys don't have to explain yourselves.
I'm saying Packers.
I will say Packers. So yeah, are we going to talk about that, or we're just skim past it?
Unless you want to.
Packers.
I mean, I don't think there's a lot to talk about.
I just think
Yeah.
I mean, Packers will win by over one score.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's all I really gotta say.
They've been playing great football, so yeah.
Their defense has stepped up too. But
Ever since that week 1 blowout, it's been uphill from there.
yeah.
So, for my bracket, it's going to be Cowboys and Rams. Yeah, it's going to be Cowboys and
then-
Rams,
and then Packers.
Packers and
What? No,
Wait,
no,
No.
yeah.
It's gonna be the Packers and the
For
Rams.
you, it's
No,
Packers,
Packers,
Rams.
Rams,
Cowboys.
Bucks,
No, it's going to be
Cowboys.
Bucks
For
Rams,
you.
Bucks Rams, and then Cowboys Packers.
Yeah, yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, it's the lowest. Didn't you?
No, it's Packers, Rams, Bucks, Cowboys.
Yeah, for you, that's what it is.
For you.
Yeah. You're right. So, Packers Rams. Ooh, that's going to be a good game.
Packers will win.
I got to think about that.
Nah.
Did they play this season?
I don't know.
Shoot, I'd have to look it up.
Let me check. They did play this season. Packers won 36-28 at Lambeau.
Hmm.
Yeah. I think Packers on this. Packers have been playing really well lately, and they're gonna run up the score on the Rams. Not run up the score, sorry, but it is gonna be a shootout. Even though these teams have great defenses, these offenses are top 5. Aaron Rodgers is gonna go to the NFC Conference Championship. So I got Packers 34, Rams 27.
All right. So on the bottom side for me and Carter, it's Rams Bucks. I'll start. I think the Rams pull this one out again because the Bucks, and yeah, I think they do win pretty easily against the Eagles, but they've shown like signs of being inconsistent with their secondary not playing very well. And then, I mean, they lost to Washington pretty like midway through the season. And I don't think their secondary will be able to guard all 3 receivers that the Rams have. Their pass rush is amazing, but if they can block that up pretty well, then Matt Stafford's is going to have a day. They already played each other. The Rams won in like week 4 or 5, I think, something like that. But I think the Rams also win in a shootout. And yeah, I think they win by anywhere between like 1 and 7. So yeah.
I have the Packers, 49ers, and then Bucks and Cardinals. So I'm going the Bucks against the Cardinals for obvious reasons. I think the Cardinals. Well, I think the Cardinals are beating the Rams just because they're just gonna have a good game. But then the Bucks, they're just gonna shut them down because, yeah, they can't. Like the Bucks have such a good receiving core and like offensive weapons that I just don't think the Cardinals are able to keep up without D-Hop. Yeah. So I have the Bucks in a 35-28 game.
So everyone has Packers. I have the Rams in the championship.
Yeah, so I have Packers, Niners. I already said that. So Packers are winning. So yeah, I have the Packers and Bucks.
Luke, what do you have?
I got Bucks and Cowboys next.
Oh shoot.
And
Right.
I'm going to have to go with the Cowboys.
Oh my.
Hear me out.
Are
Hear
you
me
what?
out. Dude, the Bucks have been struggling with so many injuries lately, man. And that's going to be the main point. There's not Chris Godwin's out. They don't have a running back right now. They have a bunch of backup receivers in right now. I know Tom Brady makes everybody look good, but Cowboys are going to have so much more skill than the Bucks.
Buddy.
And it's
Right.
the Cowboys' time to shine right now. It's going to be a shootout. I'm going to say that. Cowboys are going to get their offense right. I'm not even a Cowboys fan, and I'm hyping up the Cowboys right now. It's going to be it's going to be in the 20s. It's not going to be a shootout. It's going to be in the 20s. It's going to be like 28-24 Cowboys. Cowboys are going to dominate this game. Trust me. They're going to go to the NFC Conference Championship against the Packers.
So Carter's got Packers, Bucks. I got Packers, Rams. Luke's got Packers, Cowboys. I'll start off Packers, Rams. This pains me to say, but I think this is the year that they finally go to the Super Bowl. Like I've talked about, the weather is going to be huge just because the Rams are used to playing in Los Angeles. Nice weather. It's usually pretty hot. They can pass the ball whenever they want to, but now it's going to be in Green Bay in the frozen tundra. And I think the Packers dominate this game. I know it's been like the curse about, the NFC Championship and stuff, but this is the year. And I think they win by around 10 maybe. So I think it's going to be pretty low scoring too. So I'm going to go 28-17 Packers, and they're going to the Super Bowl. It pains me to say it, but that's just.
I know the Packers always have reputation for losing in the NFC Championship, but I also have them beating the Bucks. I think it's actually gonna. I'm gonna say it's gonna go into like overtime or something, and the Packers are just gonna. They're gonna get the ball. They're gonna win the toss, and I think they're just gonna drive down the field and go to the Super Bowl. I just think that's how it's
You
gonna
can't
end.
just say they're going to win the toss.
No, I think that's what's gonna happen because if
You can say
whoever
who's
gets the
gonna win.
toss,
The toss is just 50-50. You can't.
but I
win the
say
toss. Come on now.
if they win the toss, like whoever
If they
wins
win
the
the
toss, I think like whoever wins the toss is gonna win the game if they go into overtime.
That's pretty. Yeah.
So yeah, I got
they're gonna win the
Packers in the Super Bowl.
Packers in the Super Bowl?
hmm
If you have the
Whoa.
Cowboys, bro, I'm gonna have to.
Cowboys
log off.
versus Packers.
Wow, I hate to go off
Bullshit.
topic right now,
It's
but Baylor
what?
just got upset.
For real?
Yeah,
That's
at
good.
home,
I get two.
Texas
Texas
Tech.
Tech. That's good.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh,
Uh,
never mind.
But anyway, wait, what do you mean?
It's a good game. It's 1 point. All right, no, never mind. Just
Is
continue.
the game over? What would you
No,
say?
36 seconds left. Baylor's down by 3. Texas Tech has the ball.
All right, Luke, go.
All right. I got Packers.
Thank you. About to say.
Packers against.
Ele-
All right.
Elaborate.
All right.
Okay. Now let's go to Super Bowl.
Because no, hold on. Because you're all up on all these Cowboys are going to the NFC Championship, and you're just saying they're gonna lose.
NFC.
Bro, but the Packers are good, dude.
Okay.
Can you talk about the game a little bit?
Okay.
Like, this is.
What do you want to talk about? Aaron Rodgers. This is the last dance for Aaron Rodgers. All right? He's not going down. Him and Devontae Adams are gonna get their ring and get out of Green Bay.
Oh.
And that's how they're gonna win. The Cowboys.
All right.
The Cowboys are. Oh, hold up. The Cowboys are gonna go on a run. They're gonna get all hyped up, like, bro, we're like this, bro. We just upsetted these two teams. Like, we're them boys. Nope. Aaron Rodgers. You got to get past Aaron Rodgers. You know, and it's not gonna happen. All right, let's move on.
I can see why you wanted to move on.
So
All
you
right,
both
let's go.
have Packers Chiefs, and I have Packers Bills. So
Are the Bills of the Super Bowl?
yeah, I'll start because I'm the odd one out.
Those are
I think the Packers are going to win the Super Bowl this year. If they make it to the game, I'm pretty sure. Where's the game at? In Las Vegas, I think.
No, it's in LA. It's at Rams.
Still,
So far.
Ooh.
I think Aaron I think Aaron Rodgers will have a really good day. And last time he went to I don't know. I just think that this is the year for the Packers. Like we talked about the last dance they posted on Instagram, beginning of the season. Like their defense is playing really well, and the fact that they were able to win games without they didn't have Jair Alexander, second best corner in the league. They didn't have Bakhtiari, who's the top best left tackle in the league, and they were still able to win games. And now you add them back into the picture with their O-line, like they're very young, but they've played really well. Aaron Rodgers is the best quarterback in football right now, in my opinion, at least this year. You got Aaron Jones, good running back. The receivers, I mean, Devontae Adams can win any matchup, maybe other than Ramsey, but that's another topic. And that defense is just also really good with Alexander and what's that new guy's name they signed that got like a bunch of picks this year? Rasul Douglas. He's been playing really good. You got Savage. You got Kenny Clark. You got the Smith brothers. I think they're the best team in the league, and I think they'll win the Super Bowl.
I just think the Chiefs are on a mission this year, and they're going to get revenge in the Super Bowl. Not against the Bucs, but I just think they're going back, and I think they're winning. I think they're beating the Packers. I don't see the Packers ever winning again. Like I don't know why, but I just don't have a feeling. So I think I just feel like the Chiefs are a great team. Look, they've had great stretch, starting 3-4. Now what? 12-13-5, something like that, or 12-5, whatever. But
13-4. Oh wait, the Packers are 13-4.
Yeah. So I think Patrick Mahomes, he's just gonna get a flashback and just pop off.
I don't know about that, bro.
Their offense is too inconsistent. If they were to beat the Bills, of course.
I got Packers. Win the chip. I think, like Logan said, this is the year. But we say that every year. But this is.
I've never said that before. I've always made fun of them for.
Not even last year.
No,
I said that last year. I was like,
I always make fun of them for choking. But this is the year. It's just crazy to me how many games they won without their top players, and now I think they're unstoppable. They got the bye for a reason.
Yeah, so. I'd say Packers probably win 31-23.
31.
Packers defense is pretty solid too, man.
Yeah.
And that's what it's going to come down to. Defense. Defense wins games. So anything else to add on for this freaking hour-long podcast? Oh my gosh.
Culture coming back next year.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Wait. Carter, I just saw this thing. I got like a Pat McAfee YouTube notification earlier, and it was talking about how. Let me find it. The title is Frank Reich and Colts not committing to Carson Wentz for a second year. So I just thought I'd share that. That really surprised me.
No, because then you know what I said earlier. I know he loves Carson Wentz, but Carson Wentz is, I think, the big reason why we lost to the Jaguars. But then
I think they have too good of a relationship to let him go.
I know they have a good relationship, but then I also saw this thing where it's like,
who are you gonna get?
Colts could be pursuing Deshaun Watson, and I don't think he's gonna be like.
That's gonna start stuff.
I know it starts stuff, especially since AFC South staying in the AFC South. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I feel like what they should do.
Isn't Deshaun Watson in jail?
No, he's just big. He'll accuse the things. It's a whole thing, but I think they should keep Carson Wentz for one more year. I don't think you should just bail on him like that, or call back Andrew Luck.
No, with the amount of Colts money the Colts have, I would get Russell Wilson. Try to make a run for him.
No,
I feel like
the Colts have one of the biggest cap rooms.
I know they
signed him for a 1-year deal. I'm pretty sure the Colts are like, I like, yeah, they have a
All
young
right, this
team,
is
but
not ultimate team, bro. You can't just put Russell Wilson on the Colts. That
No,
just
but
doesn't
like
look right. It
one
doesn't look
year.
right at all.
they have so much. They do have a lot of cap room. Like
That's what I'm saying.
they're like
The
top.
Colts
I
need
think
a
they're like
pocket
top
passer,
7.
a system QB. That's what they need right now. They don't need like a scrambler.
All they need is they just need one
They
good
don't.
receiver.
And to get that, we need receivers.
They needed
like,
Matthew Stafford. That's what they
Pittman
needed.
we were about to get.
Sorry,
I thought
I know.
another good receiver.
Pittman's the
If
only,
I was-
only
Pittman's
one.
not good. I'm sorry.
He
He's
is
just-
good.
He'd be the best receiver on the Saints.
Yeah, but like
I don't know.
see him as a superstar
He's
receiver.
good.
I don't
Okay,
know.
but
I
he
think
might not be a
if I was the
superstar. He could be a
Colts-
Pro Bowl.
If I was the Colts, I'd trade up to draft the Olave guy from Ohio State.
Oh yeah, he's
Hey,
good.
the Colts need a receiver really badly. You sign Russell Wilson, draft a receiver, boom, you're back in the playoffs.
100%. Like I mean, our defense is already, I think, really good.
And is Eric Fisher done? Like he didn't play in the last
That was, bro. I don't know.
because
I thought that was a good signing. Like
it was a good signing, but now since his backup played, that Pryor guy sucked.
he
He's
is
the reason
awful.
it's terrible.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. This is our 2022 playoff predictions with Carter Bell and
My back is
Carter Bell
killing me.
and Logan Reffeitt. See you guys next year. And
Next year.
LMA'd out. Ah!
Are you gonna end it?